Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today is our podcast number 82. It's Thursday the 2nd of May. Oh my goodness, we're already in May 2024. Now before we get started with tonight's crochet goodness, I just want to send out a huge healing hug to anybody and everybody who needs it. Sometimes we don't know that we don't have to face all the struggles in life alone, and even the good times, just with a hug, it makes them even better. So I know that a hug always makes me feel better. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew you weren't alone. And if you needed this hug today, it's coming from me to you, and it's also got some love attached to it as well. So let's get on with tonight's podcast. As always, you know we have so many of your makes to showcase. I get so very excited when I open another email with something amazing to share with everybody, something for us to ooh and ah over, and add to our crochet to-do list. Now, I know mine is getting longer and longer every single week, but that's okay. One day we'll catch up, I hope. Now, as always, you know I've got my clipboard and my marker because there is a little bit to get through tonight, and at the end I'll have a little bit of a live catch up as well for those of you that would like to hang around for that. But before we do anything, we're going to have to talk about Tile of the Week Thursday, aren't we guys? Because we are currently at tile number 89. So, excuse me, there's a little frog in my throat. We've had very cold weather here, by the way, guys, in Sydney, Australia. I don't know what your weather's like, but ours has turned on us. But in saying that, we have had some rainbows coming out and some sunshine as well, so that makes it all worthwhile. And the garden is definitely getting a good drink. We haven't had to pull out the hose at all. Now let's get back to crochet. So our friend Sam over at Manfors Makes, about 89 weeks ago, so it was July of 2022, she got gifted this book in Happy Mail. It was on her Amazon wish list, and one of her lovely yarny friends gifted it to her, and she decided to announce to the whole YouTube world that she was going to make each and every tile, 100 of them, not realizing it's going to take a good part of 2 years. So Sam's done an amazing job. Go and hang out with her if you haven't already done so. She has a playlist with all of the tiles in there, and there have been some great moments, some bloopers, some moments of wanting to pull your hair out, and some tiles that have given us great joy. So of course, seeing Sam having so much fun, a lot of us decided to join her. I jumped on at tile number 25 and I haven't looked back since. And we are powering on to 100, guys. We're nearly at the 90 mark, so that'll be next week, won't it? Tile number 90. I cannot believe it. Now I'm just going to pop this book down. And I'll show you this week's tile, but before I do that, I just want to let you know that I use 7 different colors from my Marble 8 ply or DK weight yarn. This is one of the colors that I used in my tile this week, and it's a very soft, pretty apricot color because it doesn't have a name, it just has a number on there. And for every tile, I'm using a 5mm hook. Now I'm hoping that although the tiles are going to be various sizes, that I will be able to put together a pretty blanket. It'll look like a patchwork quilt, won't it? Just not that orderly, but that's the idea I get in my head. When I put it all together, at least in my mind, all the colors will be matching, the yarn will be the same weight, and the hook will be the same size. There'll be some sort of uniformity in it. So that's what my plan is. Now, we are currently in a hexagon phase, so I'm not sure if I can fit those into the blanket, but I'll endeavor to put in as many as I can, including a tile from Sam and Mike and our lovely yarny friend Josephine. And of course, you know Josephine has completed this week's tile as well, so I'll be showing you her tile next to mine. So this week's tile was called the Athena, and here it is here, guys. Once again, only an 8 round tile, very traditional style. It had some treble clusters in there, and it was quite enjoyable to do. Didn't take very, very long at all. And once again, I think it's a very pretty tile. Now, I wasn't sure about the purple sitting in there, but I do love the color. So now that I've made it, I think it's okay. So let me show you Josephine's. Now, Josephine used gorgeous colors as always. Now, I know that Josephine uses her, and I'm guessing this is the same one. Please let us know in the comments, Josephine. Her DK weight yarn, and the name escapes me right now. I didn't write it down, but it's one that's very, very popular. And I know that Ophelia Talks uses it all the time. And at one stage, that's the colour pack that Josephine was using earlier on in the tiles. And I believe from memory, I think it's Stylecraft Special DK, and she uses a 3.5mm hook generally. Absolutely gorgeous colours there, Josephine. A little bit brighter than mine, but yet next to each other they still look very, very pretty. I think that they're gorgeous. And again, as I said, this is a very nice part of the book that we're at. The tiles are very, very quick and easy to make and very, very pretty. And I know that a lot of you agree because you've been putting that down in the comments as well. So guys, there we go. Can you believe that? Tile of the Week Thursday, number 89. Tick, done and dusted, and now we're up to 90. We're powering up to the finish line. So in 11 weeks we'll be done. So Sam has predicted that'll be around July, which is pretty awesome. So let's wait and see. So let me pop this out of the way, my yarn and my hook, because you know what time it is now, guys. My favorite time of all. I get to showcase all your makes, and wait till you see the variety that we have tonight. Now, first off, I get to showcase, oh my goodness, Ruby's work. Hello, Ruby, and welcome to our Yarny community. I'm so happy that your parents have let you join us. Now, Ruby is all of 12 years old. You may have heard me mention her, that we bumped into each other at the Royal Easter Show this year when we were collecting our entries, and she just so happened to be holding her winning cow. She got second prize for her first amigurumi ever. And let me tell you, Ruby has now been only crocheting for about 3 months. And here's her little cow on the side as well. Your work is amazing, Ruby, and I'm so happy that you decided to join the Crochet Yarny community. But that's not all, guys. Wait till you see what else Ruby has been up to. She's also made this gorgeous little hamster. Now this one, oops. Now this one, oh my gosh, look at the strawberry he's holding. This one got first prize at the Hawkesbury show for the junior craft. And then lucky last, look at her llama. Oh my goodness. You have been a very, very busy girl, Ruby, and thank you so much for sharing. Please do so anytime you wish to. We would love to ooh and ah at your amazing, amazing work. So thank you so much for sharing those with us. Now, our friend Liza continues on her amigurumi fest. She's so amazing as well. Now, look at this cat. Now, this cat here, guys, and a lot of you will recognize where he's destined to be entered. This cat is for the Mix and Match Challenge 2024 that our friend Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After is hosting. And you all have the opportunity to get your cats. So a white cat in blue overalls and a mushroom hat is what we're all making. And if you're not sure what that is, go over to Cassandra's channel and learn all about this challenge, but it is so much fun. I'm actually in the process of completing my project, and we have until the end of May to do so. So thank you so very much, Liza, for sending in your cat. He is gorgeous. And wait till you see this fellow here. Oh my goodness, with a big 50 on his belly. The reason why he has a big 50 on his belly, and he's a bear, he's destined to go to Liz's Uncle John for his 50th birthday. So happy birthday, Uncle John. Hip, hip, hooray. Wishing you a year filled with joy and good health. And this pattern comes out of, I believe, the Crochet Now magazine. The yarn that Liza used was the Peter Pan by Wendy and a 3mm clover hook. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing those with us, Liza. Now, our friend Kim, she's also made another little amigurumi, and look at this gorgeous little penguin with all that sparkle as well. Now, Kim said that she used Rico cotton, and this is a free pattern on the Rico's website. I must visit that website. It seems to have quite a few little projects in there. Now, our friend Shirley is making more blankets. on her quest to probably beat last year's tally of, I think it was 30 for Camp Boggy Creek. Now this blanket was made with big twist yarn, and let me turn it around to show you the yarn. Absolutely gorgeous colours. All the purples that Shirley and I love, and I know a few of you also love the purple. So the colours are purple, orchid, and purple ombre. Shirley did use her 6mm chocolate amour hook, our favourite hook size. And this is a C2C or a corner-to-corner granny cluster blanket. And Shirley said that she didn't a stitch that she'd never done before, and I certainly haven't. I wonder if some of you have. It's the extended double crochet. Now Shirley did say that it creates a fluffier and a thicker, like a more solid stitch. She did say that it was easy and fun to make. So thank you so much, Shirley, for sharing that with us. So that's another one to add to your tally of blankets for Camp Boggy Creek. I wonder how many you'll get to this year. Now, our friend Sandy has been very busy creating some wearables. Wait till you see this beautiful piece here. So this yellow top, I'm going to call it the yellow top, has been inspired by Jean on the Hook Crochet, and the pattern is easy side by side. Sandy did just make some alterations and made it into a V-neck, and she's used Crafter's Secret cotton. And here is the back. Absolutely beautiful. Now wait till you see this gorgeous one. I'm calling it the green top. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Now this one is inspired by a post on Pinterest. It's called My Granny Tea, and Sandy used Hobby Lobby yarn, sugar wheel cotton. Absolutely beautiful. Now there are two baskets that Sandy has made, and she's calling them basket number 8. So I'm guessing there was 7 before this one. This one was inspired by Pamela's Adoring Crochet. And the colours match Sandy's craft room. Absolutely gorgeous. And then blanket basket number 9. Sandy tells us that she made this one holding 3 strands of yarn together, and they're mainly Red Heart or Walmart's mainstay yarns. And she uses this basket, so Sandy pops her scrap yarn and her whips in this one. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Sandy, for sharing those with us. And then lucky last, our friend Thea, she's been making some wearables as well. Now this is the one that she's actually finished. All her ends have been sewn in. It's absolutely gorgeous. This one is going to her middle daughter, who requested it to be in the colorways purple, blue, and black. Well, I'm in love with all those colors, and I love the way that you've added that extension there, Thea. I don't think I've made a hexagon cardie like that, but one day I would like to, and I really like the cuffs as well on the sleeves. So thank you so very much, everybody, for taking the time to send an email across to me so I can share with everybody. I know how much we all love seeing each other's work. So thank you so very, very much again. And I look forward to seeing more of your makes. So please don't forget to send them to my email before next week. Now, I have been busy, but not busy crocheting. And I'll talk about that in the live bit at the end, but I have some things to show you. Now some of you may remember that I was asked to make some towel toppers, the ring towel toppers for so I've got one here that's loose, the ring towel toppers, and attach a little tea towel to them for the Mother's Day stall at school. So the way I'm making them is just using my Ogo yarns, one of these wooden rings, a wooden bead, and I'm using my 6mm hook, that chocolate 6mm hook. I just love it. So I wanted to make 20, guys, but I've actually made 16 currently, and I have started another 2 here. No, here's a third one here. I actually have 19 rings, but I'm hoping my Temu order will come in time, because I don't need to have them to the Mother's Day stall until next Wednesday, or at the very latest Thursday morning, so a week away from now. But I'll just show you some. They're all here stacked up here. I know they're looking a little bit messy, but that's where they all are for now. But this is what they look like. So basically the towel topper, the tea towel, and I just used some twine to wrap it up. Just nice and simple. I thought about putting them in plastic, but we're trying to eliminate plastic as well. So I thought this was good enough, and the Mother's Day P&C committee were very happy with them. So these are the colors that I'm using. I actually love this bright one, and it matches, like, see the pink grapes and that, but this actually glows in the dark. I absolutely love it. And all these that I'm showing you guys, it was probably one Ogo made all of them. Although I did have some scraps that I started with, but aren't they just so pretty and so simple? And I did decide to package them with a ring facing down, because that's the way that they'll be hanging it off their appliance at home. This is another very pretty color. I love that. It's very, very happy. And here is one that is like a darker maroon color. So I've been working on those all week. They do go like crochet up very, very quickly. And all I do is a half double crochet for 14 rows, 9 stitches across, US terminology. And then one row where we put the bead, and another row where we connect the hook, the ring. So very, very simple, and you know, a really fun project. Honestly, it's been such a joy to make those. And then of course I had to start another little blanket, because one of our precious little cherubs will be turning 1, and everybody loves, I know you guys see this time and time again, but everybody loves this baby chenille yarn. I absolutely love this color, and they love how soft and squishy it turns out. I think it's because I use a 7mm hook. Recommended is a 4 or a 5 from memory, but with these, let me show you guys. These actually came in that yarn, so this baby chenille yarn here. As I said, I absolutely love this color. So like pretty. It's like a royal blue, but I got this in millings. So this is 400 grams, including what you see here. So at the very least I use 1, but I'm guessing 2 bags. I think I have 3, actually probably 4, but then I am going to put a little bit of a border with one of my variegated yarns in it that's got the blue, the grey and the black in it, maybe some yellow. But at this stage I'm just going to make it the solid colour, because I know that this little baby's mum, she prefers that look, so we're going for that. But again guys, I wish you could just feel how soft and bouncy and just amazing this yarn is. And as I said, I know you see me making hundreds of these, but it's the most requested baby blanket that I get from family and friends. And you know what? It's all about giving them what they want, guys. It's not just about me. So let me just tick that off as well. Now I want to show you something, and I really wonder how many of you are joining in. Sadar Yarns is putting on a crochet along called Blossom and Buds. Look at this gorgeous blanket. Oh my goodness, I hope to actually start and finish this. The pattern actually, so the first week's release for the cowl came out yesterday or today, so the beginning of May. I don't know if I'll be able to do it as a crochet along. I can't commit to that, but how amazing would it be if I could finish it before the end of the year? And my mind even went to maybe a Royal Easter Show entry. Oh my goodness, again, how gorgeous is it? I absolutely love it. So I thought I would show you that, because maybe that will make me more accountable to actually get it started and actually finish it. So let me just tick that I've showed you, and let's see if I've put any effort into it before next week. That would be wonderful. Now, speaking of cowls or crochet alongs, there we have our cowl, project number 8, soap sacks or small gift bags. And let me tell you, the emails that I'm getting with all your makes are awesome. I too have been working on them on the side as well. Now, project number 9 will be chosen this Saturday, the 4th of May. Now, please, I just want you to know that because it is our Easter, Orthodox Easter, I won't be doing it first thing in the morning. So it will be a little bit later in the day. Reason being, I need to go to church with my mum. So I hope you understand, but it will be definitely coming out this Saturday, just a little bit later than usual. So look out for that. I'm very excited to showcase all of your gift bags and soap packs, soap sacks, and also show you what I've been making as well. And then what's project number 9 going to be, guys? Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that was coming up. Now, that's it for crochet, guys. As I said, I've been busy, but not that busy. Reason being, last Saturday, I spent, I think, maybe 7 hours at the very least, possibly 8 hours with Steve building that deck for the granny flat. And let me tell you, that takes a lot more work than I ever imagined, but it was very rewarding. But we're nowhere near finished. We're still only halfway. So then I spent some time with my mum, which is routine for Saturday, had a nice coffee and a chat with her. And by the time I finished the rest of my chores, it was very late on a Saturday, and I have to say it was the first day in a very long time that I hadn't crocheted, and I felt that there was definitely something missing. But then Sunday came along, and guess what? We ended up in the city. We had already planned it. I went with Steve and my stepson, and we went to the Sydney Museum to see the Egyptian exhibition, which was Ramses II. And what an amazing exhibition. And of course, we spent, I'd say 5-6 hours in the city, including seeing all the other exhibitions in the museum. And we also had some breakfast for lunch. Does that make sense? I love breakfast for lunch. I love breakfast for dinner. And I have to show you my photos because I don't know if many of you know Canadian breakfast, what it is. But I have to tell you, whenever we go to this place in Circular Quay, it's called City Extra, and it never closes. It is amazing. I always get, 90% of the time, I get this amazing breakfast for lunch. And what it consists of is 2 hot cakes, buttermilk hot cakes, 2 fried eggs, crispy bacon, and some maple syrup, and of course a big blob of butter. And it is delicious because I love savory and sweet all the time, eating it together to balance, and it was just amazing. And then Steve where's Steve's? He had breakfast for lunch as well. So did my stepson, had the same lunch. And this is what they call, oops guys, let me enlarge it so you can see it a bit better. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. This is just a big breakfast, they call it. So there's bacon, eggs, tomato, hash browns, beautiful bread, and some sausage, and of course some tomato sauce or ketchup for those of you that don't live in Australia. So, we had a lovely lunch. We walked around in the city. It was beautiful. And again, that cut my crochet time down, guys. But I did manage to crochet a couple of towel toppers, the drive in and the drive back, because we didn't go with public transport. We actually parked in the city. And guess what? This weekend is very exciting for us because it is Orthodox Easter. So again, my crochet time will be, limited a little bit, but that's okay. I'm so looking forward to, celebrating with our family on Sunday. We're having a small barbecue here. We'll be bringing Steve's mum out of the nursing home. She'll spend the day with us. My mum will be here too, so they're going to have a great time chatting, and just our siblings. And I only have one nephew, and of course my children, Steve's son and their partners. It's going to be awesome. Very, very small, but I am looking forward to that. Tomorrow and Saturday will be time for me to go to church with my mum, which I always look forward to. And also, we do some special cooking this time of the year. You guys may have seen my kulurakia, the little biscuits that I posted on the community post. And I'll be dyeing the red eggs on Saturday, so they're nice and fresh, the ones that we crack and say Christ has risen after Saturday midnight mass, which I don't go to now. I go to the morning mass with my mum on the Saturday. So that's what's planned for this weekend. So for all of our Orthodox friends that are celebrating Easter this weekend, happy Easter to all of you. And as we say in Greek, we say Kali Anastasi, which means we're looking forward like a good resurrection. And then on Sunday, when we crack the eggs, we say Christos Anesti, which means Christ has risen. So for those of you, that do celebrate now, I hope you have a lovely time with your family and friends. So that's it, guys. It's been a busy week because I'm back at work as well. So that's another thing that, cut into my crochet time, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. So that's it for now. I hope you're all keeping well. As always, I hope you've had the time to do what you love, and I think what we all love to do is crochet. So if you've managed to do some, that's wonderful. And as always, please share your makes with us. We all love to see what we're making. It just brings our community even closer, I feel, which is wonderful. So I will be seeing you all very soon. I'm not exactly sure when, but Saturday morning definitely. It'll just be a little bit later than usual, as we said. So until I see you all very, very soon, take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.